son of a bitch.
Zapatería La Bailarina está ubicado en la ciudad de San Vali. Visítenos o llámenos por teléfono al número que aparece en su pantalla para cualquier consulta.
Mommy Milkers.
Go, 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 go! Let's go freaking get here!
Hey, my name is Bruce Calhoun, and I love yummy, yummy cocks in my mouth.
She's literally fine. She's fine. No, we're not going home. She's fine.
Like, you're gonna be like, whoa, this is crazy.
It's winning TV.
You never know who's gonna stop by when you're watching Winning TV. All the people that you've gotten to know and the new faces you see. You got Phil, he's the man in charge. You know he's running the show. He's got all of the news of the day and all the gossip to unload. So settle in, cause we're going through the next couple hours. It's just us and you. Y'all gonna love everything you see right here on Winning TV. You never know who's gonna drop in when you're watching Winning TV. Well, maybe Kimmy, the Minister of Fun, or even you, Kane Neal. Doc Martin, Sandra too, sometimes Grandma Smith. I'm always gonna check in on Phil and see who he's gonna be with. Tuesdays you got Kitty B, Thursdays Victor Von Shroom. You never know if you play your cards right. Next show it could be you. I'm gonna go on Winning TV. Next time it's gonna be me. I'm gonna go on Winning TV. Say, hey everyone, look at me. I'm gonna go on Winning TV. The next time it's gonna be me. So come on, Phil, get out those black pills. Why don't you give one to me? Gonna give that heart and soul. Gonna hit the old speakeasy. Give that sausage a ruffalo. Well, then call it an evening. Phil's got his funny side. He loves checking Sandy cause she dances wild. Well, maybe he'll get her on the show right here on Winning TV. One thing I know for sure, it's about time that we start that show. I hope everyone's sticking around, cause here comes Winning TV. Come on in, sit right down, cause here comes Winning TV. Come on in and sit right down. Welcome to Winning TV. Come on in and sit right down. Here comes Winning TV. Come on in and sit right down. Welcome to Winning TV.
This just in! The global officials that can help all, also known as Got You, have now banned all boogieing and boogie-related movements worldwide. Public safety is the main concern, they say, and people are reminded that boogieing is contagious. Anyone caught boogieing will be dealt with in the harshest terms police have reported. More at 11.
Sometimes this world can get you down. There's just one thing you can do. You gotta get back up and shake it all around. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how to boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight.
Have you had a strange or unexplained encounter? Please share your story with us. We would be more than happy to interview you and broadcast your experience to the world. We here at the Atomic Shaman Sweat Lodge partake in the discussion of the paranormal, high strangeness, the occult, conspiracies, cryptids, hauntings, UFOs and current events. Purify yourself from the toxic influences of this world. Partake in our sacred stream and cleanse your spirit at our Sweat Lodge. Come join the tribe when we go live.
Wait, where's the pancake mix?
I just got told to show up, okay? None of this is my fault. I was just told be here at this time, okay? That's all I got out of this.
Pancake mix. If we don't have the pancake, it's like a scavenger hunt.
Where's my pancake mix?
Tasha, you ate it.
Oh my god.
Mind Milkers.
It's a drawing of a dick and it tells me to fuck off.
Hi, I'm DJ Spin D, and have you ever needed a toddler kicked in the face? Well, let me tell you what, I've got the solution. Hit me up, 1-800 DJ D, and that will take care of all your toddler kicking in the face needs. I will pick them up and throw them out windows. You're at a campfire and you got a loud toddler? Hit me up, 1-800 DJ D, and I will come there and pick them up and throw them in the lake. Have you ever seen Friday the 13th? I don't know, maybe it'll happen to you. It doesn't matter. Hit me up, 1-800 DJ D, and I will tell you, if you're ever high school floozy and you're at a house and you want to just, hang out with your boyfriend, you know what? Hit me up, 1-800 DJ D, and I will come pick up that toddler and throw him out the window, and you and your boyfriend can have fun.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what, you ever need a toddler kicked in the face, Spartan style off a roof? Hit me up, 1-800 DJ D, and I will take care of all your toddler face kicking needs.
The views and actions of DJ Spent D do not reflect the views and opinions of the Sunday Night Shit Show and its affiliates. You're not responsible or liable for any actions taken by one DJ Spent D. Please direct all non-DJ Spent D child abuse complaints to dlive.tv/Sunday Night Shit Show. And have a nice day.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Sunday Night Shit Show. It is I, Frozen Nation, hashtag CantaFrozo, hashtag QuarantineFrozo, hashtag... I apologize for earlier. I apologize for... Jesus Christ. So, here's what happened. 2 weeks ago, I had a problem with OBS. OBS, when I opened it up on Daywave, because I usually use OBS for Zoom, right? For Daywave. And when I opened it up, all my shit disappeared. Yes, all my shit. My scenes, my sources, everything. All my settings for my for the audio mixer on here and the mic, the desktop, everything. It all shit the bed. So, fast forward to the weekend of that week. I did not do a show because I was busy all day, all weekend. I had to go to a party on on Saturday, and then Sunday I used up all that time to fix all the shit that happened with OBS. And not just that, family came over and everything like that. So that's why there was no show last week. Fast forward to today, ready to go. Still busy. I don't know why my weekend's been very busy now that I've now that I go to the office a lot. So fast forward to this week. The desktop audio isn't on. It's been muted for maybe 15 minutes when I started the show earlier. So 10 minutes. So yeah. Magical. Remember when I told you guys 2 weeks ago? If you think about streaming, never do it. No, just don't stream. Just don't stream. Never stream. It is neither rewarding. It's fun, but it's neither rewarding or productive ever. And it's more it's more disappointment than it is satisfaction. Why do I do it? Probably because I'm a masochist at this point. Anyways, my cohorts for today. We got the Dafty Darrell.
Alright, you favourite of cunts.
The Knitter Maureen.
Hello, hello.
And my producer, the one who hits me with fat bitches, Kitty.
Before, I don't hit you with fat bitches for wrong time.
That is true. We didn't. No. 3 weeks ago, we did a fat bitch.
Hey, you're bringing up old shit. That was 3 weeks ago. We're talking about, like, last couple weeks.
Alright. Whatever. Oh, by the way, guys, just letting you know, it's gonna be a short show. So yeah,
You
go through a 17-minute intro, and then we have all until 4 o'clock. Because I have something scheduled after. God damn it! Like,
How dare you have a life?
I know.
No, it's okay.
And then I'm gonna find out later on at, like, I don't know, 10:30 that there is no DregWorks. So that whole time I could have done the show then, I could have done during that time. God, Jesus.
Hey, the way the cookie crumbles.
I have a feeling.
Told you before.
I have a feeling that there might. We'll see. If there's a DregWorks, it's gonna be a miracle.
Why don't they just move it to Wednesdays? Because it seems that's what they've been doing. And I mean no disrespect to Rob and Royce. I'm just saying if that works better for their schedules. I've been seeing that trend.
We'll see. See,
Yeah.
the 10 p.m. Eastern Standard was the best, and now. No, Moose, we're not doing 2 shit shows. I can barely even do 2 hours anymore. Do too many
Next week's
shows.
gonna be fun.
If they really want a shit show, I can. Oh no, I can't. I haven't set my channel up, but I can do like a live knitting demo at 10 o'clock tonight if they're that desperate.
I've already stopped doing one show, and you want me to do more? God damn it! Not even entertaining. I don't even know why people even watch this one. Like I don't.
It's embarrassing. It's crap. That's why. And there's nothing else on.
Anyways, before we start, we have an important message.
Inugami korone ni atetame tegami desu. Koro-san, daisuki. Sukiatte kudasai. Onegai. I have been a Koronesuki for a very long time. And I've also supported you with 30,000 yen each month through Tsubasa. You are someone who enjoys PlayStation RPGs and Sonic games. Just like me. And you are also a YouTuber, just like me. So I know we would be super sugoi for each other. I can speak Japanese fluently, and I practice it every day. I also have a deep understanding of Japanese culture, so there won't be any kind of barrier between us. I also identify a lot with Japanese culture, so I am pretty much Japanese in a sense. And don't worry, I have everything else planned out as well. I will be moving to Japan soon so that we can date more efficiently. And once the dating period is over, we can then plan our wedding. Once we get married, we can then move into a Japanese house in the Japanese countryside and start our Japanese family. I will be providing for our family financially at my job at the Square Enix office and my YouTube channel.
Oh,
and you can take care of the house chores and the cooking. And also raise our 3 children. 1 boy and 2 girls. We will be living a fulfilling and happy life and grow old together in our traditional Japanese house. So Koro-san, consider this humble request. And I will talk to you later, my love. Mata ne!
That was this week. Well, last week now.
He does know he ain't getting into Japan anytime soon, right?
He is getting worse, right?
He's in his own little world. I think his best friend probably ditched him.
I have a feeling.
Well, okay, the last time he had his best friend on, what did he do? He fucking kept slapping the gamer control out of his hand and pissing him off to the point where he got kicked out.
No,
So
that was how, that time he did a video pointing out about that. That was
Ooh,
that was a
that's
no
right.
time.
And he was pointing out that he got that his best friend had gotten dumped.
He was being a dick.
He was, you know what? I don't think he was being a dick. I think he was just being himself. But he's like so retarded that he doesn't realize what he's saying. He just says things. So I don't really think he's trying to be an asshole. He's just dumb.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but
Apparently
like,
there are
it's a-
outtakes out there for him, so this might be a character now.
This.
Well, I mean, the way he handled 4chan, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sorry, autism is still strong on this bit. Last time I checked, which, to be fair, was about 6 weeks ago, Japan is still locked down and closed to outsiders. You need to be coming in for business, and like the normal screening for immigration, even and for visas, is way tougher than it was 3 years ago. He
You
ain't
think
getting
about it this way, he's pretty much Japanese. Like he knows how to speak Japanese. He's familiar with the culture. He's basically Japanese. They won't even realize that he's a foreigner. They'll think he's one of them. What's wrong, Frozen? What?
That is
You don't
what
think
they...
I thought he was.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
he was
no, no.
Japanese.
That is what they call a gaijin.
Well, I think he looks Japanese to me, so
No, that's
I think he's in.
This is what they consider a gaijin over there, a foreigner. Then that is all he's going to be.
Yeah,
They will not
of course.
recognize him as a Japanese anything.
No, but he brings so much yen.
That's not true, Frozen. If they put him in a fucking side dish, they'd recognise him as a meal.
Anyways, so today we have some grave diggers, right? Or grave people.
Yep, digging up them moldies.
Closer let us know about this a couple 2 weeks ago, that there is a community out there of people who go to grave sites.
I also added another element in there too, because there's been this weird fucking tradition that people do at wakes now. That is very weird. Hopefully we probably if you see it, but yeah.
Well,
I'm
as usual, shuffle gods, please. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Honestly, I'm not quite sure if I can film anything here legally, but I did it anyway, so if anything goes wrong, it's all my fault.
Was that you?
No.
Oh, just checking. You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's he decided to do this?
Oh boy, he's gonna get killed, isn't he?
Yes, he's gonna die. This, yeah. Oh no, it's in China. Right? Okay, he's got a chance. I was gonna say, Jesus, if he's fucking somewhere else, let's get
Oh,
him
I didn't
back.
see the China part. Okay, so yeah, the last one, visiting one of the last Muslim graves in China. Okay, got it.
Okay.
So this is a
Muslims lived in China?
So this is a Uyghur or Uyghur. Again, this seems disrespectful, right? I don't.
Why
Just
is he
like
playing the fucking?
I know that he's not in a weird getup where he's like shirtless, has a cape over himself, and wears a bandana sticking up like he's some sort of weird brown KKK member. But still, this is still disrespectful, right?
No, but I'm less no. But see when you once you understand that guy's autistic as fuck, it's less. Whereas this guy seems more normal, so to me that's more of a problem.
Okay.
And the camera as well. Why is it like fisheye effect?
I think that's just his GoPro. I will say the architecture is nice on these grave sites.
Very nice. Happy.
Oh no, this is not Muslim ghost hunters. This is. To be honest, I don't know what to call this community. Like, is it? Are they? They're not really grave robbers because they're not, you know. They're not digging into the graves, and they're not.
Creepers. They're
Yeah,
grave creepers.
Grave creepers sounds like a Yeah, I think you're right. So is this all just gonna be violin music as he walks through these Muslim graves?
Pretty abandoned.
Like he's walking around like the sad Hulk?
That's what the music sounds like. That's what I was going to say. The music sounds like the fucking Hulk music.
Holy shit, I was right. He's walking. No, this is not my hometown. Do you see any, like, banana trees around or coconut trees?
Graveyard.
There are coconut trees in Canada?
See any shipping containers?
I'm a goddamn island chink. God damn it. By the way, I'm allowed to say that. Okay, this just the same. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Huh.
Next.
Deserted after death inside a crumbling mausoleum.
I'm in Cranston, Rhode Island this morning at this decrepit cemetery where things over the last 20 years or so have gone from bad to worse. So this is the Oak Hill Cemetery, which I believe dates back to
If I'm
the
dead, how did things get
mid-1800s.
worse?
And what once was a beautiful place to have a loved one laid to rest has become basically abandoned and plagued by garbage dumping and unkept graves.
I mean, let's be fair here. These are the loved ones aren't around anymore. They're probably also in the ground, right?
Nobody's paying anymore, so they've moved on to underground.
Yeah.
And
Graves.
I don't have to look at those
And
like
there's really no
decrepit
one to
buildings.
even
It looks pretty
contact.
cool.
The
The
main office
overgrown
here is
shit.
boarded up and falling apart. And although there's technically plots still for
That's the
sale,
main
I don't
office,
think anyone has
yeah.
been buried here
What?
for quite some time. Now, volunteers do help out sometimes, but it's an uphill battle at this point. And honestly, this is a very sad sight.
How do they help?
So
Just
because
dump
of
the
this
rubbish?
state, this dilapidated state of this cemetery, I needed to bring in someone who had a lot of experience with this sort of thing. So I brought in this guy, Fascinating Grave.
Oh, he
Phil used to volunteer to help upkeep with the graveyard for a while.
He
Yeah, this
definitely
guy-
looks like a gravekeeper, right?
He looks like he has sex with the corpses.
Yeah, he looks like he has a couple lamps made out of bones.
Graveyard.
I want to say he has a Louisiana accent for some reason.
He is the
He
man
chews,
when it comes to anything cemetery related. So I
He
appreciate
probably
you
chews
coming in.
tobacco too.
So ever since the owners died here,
It actually seems pretty normal.
Yeah, he does.
early 2000s,
How the
things have
fuck
gotten
does this
pretty
shit up?
bad
How,
here.
how does it?
Become a
How do
common
you end up
dumping
with
ground.
mattresses at a
But
fucking grave?
That's not even the
Well, he did say people have been dumping.
Yeah, because it's abandoned land, right? So instead of paying to go to the dump, they just go out there because no one's gonna see them, and they just
Come
dump their
on.
trash.
That's like
Hey,
that's
Mary,
like-
see? Now you know. Mary should have been going over there to get herself a mattress. Go to the graveyard.
Yeah, right.
Hobo
What the
chili. I bought meth from that guy. He's a sweetheart.
Oh my.
worst of it. There was a giant mausoleum here, right? Abandoned?
Yeah, it's been abandoned for the better part of at least 20 years. I believe in the early 2000s it was deemed condemned by the building inspector here in Cranston, and it's basically
Cranston, Missouri?
How do you
Rhode Island.
condemn a graveyard? Like,
It doesn't really say. I'm gonna assume Cranston, Missouri.
No, they
We've been
said in the beginning Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode Island? Okay, never mind. Then.
Yeah.
Game of pointing fingers, a bunch of political empty suits saying, no, it's your fault, no, it's your fault. And of course, you factor in the cost of
Damn it.
disinterring all of the bodies inside of the.
At least this one doesn't have the sad music, right?
Yeah, well, the guy's talking for a start, so it's infinitely more interesting already.
Mausoleum, and then reinterring them. You're talking about at least $2.5 million it would cost to remove all the bodies.
That's what I read. Something between $6,000 and $7,000 per body, and there are hundreds of bodies left in this, right?
Yeah, they gotta.
Also, now that I'm looking at this, this is Grave Creeper, Ethan Klein.
A few dozen out, but there's at least 400, and the records were actually destroyed by the orders of a judge. I have no idea why they did that.
And this place has been falling apart for decades. I mean, it's really in horrible shape.
Yeah, it's been on all over the news and what have you, and it's just nobody's doing much about it. Like you're covering the graves, you can't even see their names. Look at this right there. Yeah.
I mean, now they're a plant, right?
now why don't you just dig everybody up and put them in a blender and then use them for fertilizer?
I mean, this is already, they're kind of already fertilizer. I mean, the whole dust to dust thing, right?
Yeah, I know, but they could be used as mulch now. And then you can make a new graveyard and put new people in there.
Okay.
Well, in mausoleums, that's actually what they do. There's only so much space in a family mausoleum.
Yeah.
So what happens is, for those of you who don't know, Frozen knows what I'm about to say. Say grandma dies at the ripe old age of 89. You're preparing the plot in the cemetery and the mausoleum. Well, great Aunt Lisa died like 80 years ago, and she's the oldest person in the mausoleum, and there's no room for grandma. You're going to take Aunt Lisa and put her earthly remains in a hole in the floor of the mausoleum and put grandma where great Aunt Lisa was. That's how they do it.
Rotate them.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Yeah, so my grandfather, when he passed, is in a mausoleum in the Philippines right now, and now he was like a higher figure. He was I wouldn't say a mayor per se, but he was like one of the village leaders, right?
Yeah.
So he has a special mausoleum at the gravesite where it's got like bars and everything. Also, it has to have bars because when we buried him, the whole the whole tradition is people are donating money, and then we bury that money with the body.
What the hell? Why would you do that?
Where's he buried?
He's in the Philippines. You can't get to him.
Yeah, but if the value of money's worth it, it could be in my best interest.
I don't even remember. I was like 6 or 7 at the time.
Yeah. Last I checked, the Filipino peso at least to the US dollar was on the weak side.
Mm-hmm.
So
either way, while we were burying him, they all just started tossing in money, and then they just started pouring the concrete because he was in a mausoleum, right? So
you are like the opposite of the Jews then.
They get buried with their money.
Mm.
One of the more notable, horrible situations about this place, at least in recent years, There's a
So is that
woman
like
who
so?
came.
Where your dad, where your grandpa's buried, is that separate from like? Is that in a graveyard or is it like just completely separate kind of thing?
So the grave site is just a bunch of mausoleums, right? Some of them dependent on how wealthy that family was. Some are more intricate than the others. Some are just like, it's almost like a tomb or like a great yeah, like a sarcophagus, but it's just made
So a
out
bit
of
like the
concrete.
Muslim. So is it a bit like the Muslim place? Like some of them, like in that Muslim graveyard, some of them had buildings, and then the
Yeah,
others were
so
just
it's
plot.
it's exactly like that, but it's all Catholic, so it's like there's a lot of
Okay.
crosses.
Fair enough.
Don't
What
give me
other
ideas.
religions? What other religions are there like where
He's
you're
just,
from?
he's,
Like
he's not just trying to pinpoint which one it is.
Like, which cross?
oh no, it's no, but it's like if there's a bit like where you're from, is it not like Christianity and fucking Islam? Is that not the two main religions?
Yeah, so it's the main religion. The main religions in the Philippines are Catholicism, which I think is like 80%, and then another small percentage is Protestant or what they call born again Christians, and then the last small percentage is the Muslims, and they're all in the southern part of the Philippines.
Okay, I didn't realize. I thought the numbers were a lot more sort of even.
I would have assumed that the other major religion would have been like the local religions from before the Spanish, or
Well,
some
here's
form
the
of
thing.
Christian.
Before the Spanish came in, they were a Muslim country.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were a Muslim nation,
I'm learning.
and then the Spanish came in and then did their stuff, and it became a majority Catholic, right? And then after that, the U.S. came in, and then that's where Protestantism and like some of the other sects of Christianity come in.
I'm learning
Yeah.
today.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I thought there was a higher percentage, well, a much higher percentage of people
Dan,
are Muslim.
Dan, here's the problem with Jews in the Philippines. Just like how the Muslims probably wouldn't like being in the Philippines anymore. Filipinos really love pork.
Yeah, I can see how that would be.
Most of our dishes have a portion of the pig in it, so it's not gonna work out.
No.
To
You
visit
should
her
just get along with
father,
the
who
Palestinians. They don't like pigs either, do they?
Mm-mm.
I always find that a bit strange.
the World War II
Off topic,
veteran.
and I know it's Korean, not
only to find
Filipino,
his
but I'm
grave
having a hell of a
buried in
time finding more
garbage
sambal
and
awake
dirt.
in my local grocery
I
store.
don't know exactly where that was, but
It was right here where I'm standing.
was it really?
Yeah.
An update tonight on a cemetery in Cranston that's turned into a dumping
Jesus.
Yeah, wow, that is
Oh my god.
No, that's right beside the headstone. You're doing that. Come on.
Well, now it's better. Look at that. They fixed it.
Oh,
I just
no,
don't
yeah.
know.
It's prettier.
The only thing is that we don't know whether those if those gravestones were moved and then you have different people buried in.
No, they've got that. Where they're digging up is where they were standing in front of.
Okay.
Those mounds of sand is where they were standing. That's just like, are they going to hit the fucking heads? They've not. They're actually cleaning the place up.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very sad.
So just to clarify,
fucked up.
this is a privately owned cemetery. So it's very difficult for local authorities or the state to get involved in this. There's a lot of red tape and a lot of court
So it's
proceedings
either owned
that
by
have gone
a
on, that
church or a
continue to go
family.
on. There are a lot of people who
See there, it's like 1946 and then 1983. So it's
So,
at this
so
point.
this guy lived fucking fighting World War I and World War II.
So at this
Jesus
point,
Christ.
it's like you don't really have any loved ones to even remember you. with this, right?
Well, his wife's dead. His wife's been dead nearly fucking 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah. I mean, the wife probably might have someone that will visit, but
Sure, good luck finding it.
yeah.
Fucking- At least the headstone isn't fucking graffitied and stuff like that. That's about the only thing I can say.
Come here and donate their time.
How you doing, Lena? Mean
Landscape companies, things like that. But it is a huge cemetery. I believe most record keeping was. You said it was destroyed, right? At least in the mausoleum.
In the mausoleum, so you know who knows who's really out here.
Yeah.
Sloppy record keeping.
Yeah, and we're gonna get inside the mausoleum just in a minute and show you what it looks like in there, because it is truly deplorable conditions in there.
Jesus.
So this is
That's those
inside
people in
the
there.
Yeah.
Roger Williams Park.
Yeah.
What?
Mausoleum.
That's fucking disgusting.
And it's really unfortunate to see obvious signs
Ooh,
of
someone grave
theft
robbed that one.
and
Yeah.
possibly even grave robbing in here.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So these bowls right here, you see all these marbles?
Yeah.
This is how they pull the casket in and
Oh.
out. They slide it in and out on those marbles.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Look at his caskets on the floor. I don't know if these things are empty or if there's
I don't think
bodies
they're,
in
well,
them.
if they're empty, if the
Yeah,
bodies in them,
they just, wow.
it's a level, but it's the level of denial in his head. I'm standing inside a place full of coffins. That coffin's probably
So this
nothing to do
mausoleum
with this
dates
place. so-
back to the early
What?
1920s, I believe. But records are scarce. There are some records that I found of the original owner applying for and receiving a patent in
Southern
1927
girl.
for
I've
some
never
kind of a
woken up and
special
thought, I
drainage
think I'll go
system
grave
for this
robbing
building.
today.
And then, oddly enough, that owner's daughter,
Jeez.
Catherine Cullinan, was.
But what are you trying to get exactly? Like gold teeth?
Jewelry, I guess, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Maybe,
I guess
maybe
it's
jewelry,
about-
but like,
Jewelry.
But I'm guessing as well, some of these people maybe like, depending on their religion, I'm guessing there's other religions that maybe they put money in and stuff
well,
like that as well.
this one's a mausoleum, right? So these people had money during that time.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like they could have a nice fucking Rolex on, or fuck knows what.
Well, I wouldn't say Rolex because I don't think they had Rolexes back then.
The watch of the day.
Yeah, maybe.
If
The
it was
very
a
last
woman, maybe
person
she's
to be
buried with her
late
engagement ring.
That's actually a good point.
to rest here, and that was back in 2002.
I don't know. I don't think I would ever want to work in one of these. Right? This is just too morbid for me.
You know, I like to go down to Sleepy Hollow Cemetery a lot because, hello, duh, Sleepy Hollow, but death doesn't bother me like this because, God willing, we will all live to be well into our 70s, 80s, or 90s and pass away of old age because that's how life's supposed to work. I wouldn't mind cleaning up a mausoleum. But if I have to like open things, it's the smell and the visual that'll get me. I have a weak stomach when it comes to stuff like that.
Well,
Rolexes have been around for about 117 years.
okay, so then yeah, maybe.
They're looking for the Rolex.
but yeah, no offense if I'm a family member, I want that Rolex.
All right. Well.
Oh no. We're poor Irish Catholics. We don't bury our loved ones with their valuables.
So I think that's it for this one. Next.
Oh shit. I know this
No,
one.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
this is what I was talking about. This is a fucking trend that they do now where they prop up the dead body and awake. Now, this guy was a rapper. He was murdered.
Yeah, it's rap
And his
about this.
family propped him up in a club and they called it his last showing. So this is just like
No,
an
we're
excerpt
gonna
of his
get.
wake.
Oh, we're gonna get cursed. This is. Oh my god.
There's a lot of
No.
rappers about it.
Oh my god. This can't be a
This was
thing.
done. This was done by his family. They said he would have wanted it this way,
No,
and that's why they had this at the club.
This is. Oh my
A lot
god.
of families
This
are
is.
doing this. This was actually also done.
The guy's coffin.
It's an old Irish tradition too. Like not necessarily in a club, but you know, we joke like my family. We joke around after this between funeral and burial. We at the after party we stick the deceased loved one in the corner with a Guinness in their hand.
I am afraid of even pressing play on this one, but
We should have done this in October.
this is weird. This is just weird, man.
It's weird. There was one wake where they had the 17-year-old who died propped up with an Xbox with some Jordans and basically looked like he was playing Xbox.
I'm not mocking anyone's dancing. This is just why would you Jesus Christ.
His family felt he wanted it this way. He was a rapper. This is his last show.
With all due respect, though, is it just my tiny screen, or is there something wrong with his mouth?
He's dead.
Well,
So.
yeah, that's what you call rigor. That's what you call rigor
I know,
mortis.
but I mean, why do you think back in the day they tied their jaws with the linen to keep the... And no, if he's been dead this long, with all due respect to the dead, of course, he would have been out of rigor by now.
Yeah, I mean, embalming fluid does wonders.
Yeah. But no, it looks like his jaws shifted, and I know he's dead, but couldn't have made it pretty for his last show.
Well.
And everyone just having a party. This is not what a funeral is supposed to be.
Frozen, you obviously don't have Irish people in your family. Like when my grandmother died, we're in the fucking nursing home, at the fucking funeral home, at her wake, in the entryway, laughing and having a party. Yes, there was another wake going on in another room, and the undertakers had to ask us to tone it down.
This is got to be the closest thing to the Greeks, right? Where the Greeks just before the funeral they would just have these roasting sessions on the dead person. Right? I mean, that's where comedy came from, right? They would just, as the person was getting cremated, they would just make fun of
I guess that's where the term roasting comes from.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, the ancient Greeks used to do that, guys. They would cremate their dead, and as they were cremating them, would just berate the dead person.
Probably being mean and nasty will probably help with the healing with the deceased loved one. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm weird.
Oh, yeah, his name was Gunu. That was his rap name, Gunu.
Okay.
Just
And he got shot.
next.
I'm in Virginia right now.
I don't want to go back to him. Next.
Hey everybody,
Shuffle guy.
Steve.
Steve is very awkward and off-putting.
The title of this
He-
is 5 teenage girls became victims of a sadistic toolbox serial killers. I don't know what. Is he gonna visit the graves of these?
We'll see.
Steve here at Pacific Crest Cemetery in Redondo Beach, California, and this is a cemetery I've never visited before. It's a smaller.
Anyone know the name of this community, this type of like content yet? Because we're still going with grave creepers, but I don't know if that's the right one.
I don't even know. The Gravialites? The Gravialites?
Grave goers, maybe? I don't know.
And
I
it's
don't
really
know.
not very well marked, so if you don't know where you're going ahead of time, you're probably not going to find the gravesite you're looking for unless the office happens to be open. Now, I'm here on a Sunday. The office is closed. Fortunately, the person that I'm coming here to visit today has a GPS on their Find a Grave Memorial page.
What?
Jesus.
What?
There's a GPS on the memorial page.
Huh. How convenient.
I want this on the record now. Because despite me coming up, co-hosting with Frozen and Victor and Bill at Winning TV, I am actually a rather private person. When I die, I don't want to find a grave memorial page. I don't want my GPS coordinates up there.
Maureen, it's gonna happen now.
Yeah, but I want it on the record. I don't want that.
We have. How many people are in the U.S., Maureen? Especially in your state. Eventually,
state's
everyone dies. Everyone has to know where they can visit you when you die.
By the time you come up dead, you're gonna be having a GPS in your butt when they bury you, so you won't have no say.
No other instructions or anything, but there is a gravesite photo and a GPS. So I thought I would just come here and take a chance that the GPS would be correct. So the person that I'm here to visit today, her name is Jacqueline Lee Lamp, and that name may sound familiar to some of you. She was brutally murdered on September 3rd, 1979, here in the Southern California area,
That's the year I was
in the
born.
San Gabriel Mountains.
She looks like
above the city of
Gucci's.
Glendora.
She looks like a hopeful Gucci's.
A hopeful
Jacqueline was only 13 years old when she was killed. She was with her good friend, Jackie Gilliam, who was 15, and the two girls were sitting at a bus stop waiting for a bus to take them to Hermosa Beach when a van pulled up and the man inside asked them if they wanted a ride. This was back in the
Edmund Kemper?
1970s when, teenagers didn't think twice about taking a ride from somebody in a car or a van or hitchhiking.
That
to
sounds
get where
like
they wanted
Edmund
to go.
Kemper.
It was a relatively safe way to get around back then. Of course, these days, almost nobody would do that, and partially because of what happened to them.
No, I
They
will
had
not
the
do
awful
that.
misfortune to have been picked up by two of the most notorious serial killers in American history.
Lawrence Bittaker and Ray Norris.
Two of the most sadistic, disgusting, evil people who have
They
ever
look
walked the
gross.
face of the
Oh.
earth. Picked them up that day in their van. Norris was hiding in the back, I believe.
I remember
They
them.
accepted a ride. Once they were in the van, Norris attacked them from behind.
Again,
I remember these guys.
At least this one isn't. He's not like Winko, where he has the getup and everything. He
Yeah.
seems somewhat normal.
No, he doesn't seem normal at all. Look at this man.
I mean, compared to Winko, look at
In
Winko.
comparison.
Okay, yes, I get that, but I think he's scarier because Winko, you can see him from afar and be able to have time to run. This one here, you don't have time to run because he seems like, he might be a bit normal. His eyes are a bit of a red flag. But hey, I'd be more afraid of this guy than I would be of Winko. Because at least I could fucking karate chop that bitch in his chest and he will fall down and scream like a girl.
God damn it, Chris. Chris Carmen. He looks like he should be in Smashing Pumpkins. That's not...
More like mashing pumpkins because he doesn't look very strong.
They had tried to escape, but the men were much larger and much stronger and were able to overpower them, and they were bound and gagged. And instead of driving to the beach, which was just a mile or two away, they took their final trip up into the San Gabriel Mountains. This was all planned and premeditated, and Bittaker and Norris had days and weeks earlier scattered out a location, a very private, secluded location up in the mountains where they could take their victims and sexually abuse them and torture them and eventually kill them. And that's what happened to these two young girls. I'm not going to go into graphic detail about how they were tortured, but these two men were labeled by the media the toolbox killers because they used items that you would find in a toolbox, such as pliers and hammers and ice picks and other instruments to torture their victims, to rape them, and then eventually either stab them or strangle them. And then in the case...
So what he's saying is never trust a dude with a hammer.
Those guys actually, I think they met in prison, and if I remember correctly, those girls, after they finished with them, they dumped them off of a cliff.
Killers as well. It's beyond sad that these two evil killers were able to live very long lives when the young girls that they tortured and killed weren't allowed to live their lives. Two of the 5 girls that were murdered, their bodies were never found, which is just even more awful. I mean, can you imagine how the parents felt to know that...
That's gotta be weird to live right near a graveyard, right?
Not really. I did.
I used to, my grandma.
I grew up half a mile.
Yeah, my grandma lived across the street from a graveyard, and my brother and me, we used to go play hide and seek in the graveyard at night, until one time he scared the living shit out of me in the graveyard, and I just never went back. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it gives me bad juju vibes.
I don't mind them. My friend used to stay, but it was longer if you had to walk around the graveyard than just cut through it and jump over a fence. So we just do that.
Not only were their young daughters murdered and discarded up in the mountains, but that their bodies were never discovered. According to one of the documentaries I watched, it sounded as if because of the weather and animals and other natural occurrences, within weeks or months, they're over the hill, over the 405, into the San Fernando Valley. Can't say about the very first 2 victims.
So I'm just looking.
Crypt or a smaller cremation niche. But I see now that she was cremated, and this is a very small cremation niche.
Cremation niche.
So inside there is an urn.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like a mini sort of... What was the other place called?
Mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
Yeah, it's like a mausoleum.
Yeah, they call it a niche because it's so tiny.
Jackie Gilliam was 15 years old when she died on September 3rd, 1979. And her friend Jacqueline Lamp was 13 years old. So they were both just barely teenagers, just heading down to the beach for a day of fun when their lives came to...
Tiny picture, and it did say which...
All right, next.
Don't take rides from strangers, kids.
Not all who wander are
This
lost.
one says 300-year-old cemetery abandoned in the woods.
Well, alright, in today's video, or this morning's video I should say, I'm hoping to find a nearly 300-year-old cemetery. I'm in Shanks Ferry Wildflower Preserve here in southern Lancaster County, right along the Susquehanna River. I've been here a number of times.
Don't forget to...
But there's a cemetery back here somewhere called the Benedict Eshelman Cemetery. Tombstone.
What is up with his face?
Oh, there's another
He
trail
looks
that
like he
comes up
fights a lot.
this way. I bet that goes down
This seems like a
Uh.
one of those situations where he's gonna get hacked by like a axe murderer or something.
Or he just might be visiting some of his victims.
Oh.
What? It's possible.
My mind is wandering. Anyway, but up
He's just
here,
using the video as an excuse.
Yeah.
yeah, here we go. This is it. Awesome. Wow. This is what exploring is all about. Finding this out.
Is it really exploring, or you're taking a brisk walk through the woods in a graveyard?
Call it collecting rocks.
This old forgotten cemetery. Wow.
Again, this is the scene of when one of those old cheesy horror movies where you just see a skeleton or something, or like a zombie just come out of the ground, grab his leg, and just drag him down, right?
Yeah, he's like walking through the woods and it's dark, and he trips over an old gravestone, and then he gets taken down.
I'm gonna sit down and take a little bit of a break first before we look around.
But how do you let like a whole forest grow around a fucking grave?
Sit.
Well, I mean, it's 300 years old, Daryl.
Hmm.
I'm gonna sit and take a break among the dead. All right.
So you're just gonna sit beside, I don't know, old Maeve or something and chat it up with a gravestone.
How do we know he didn't put something else in there?
Kitty, you really wanted him to be a serial killer.
It wouldn't surprise me.
It's interesting. The trail continues on. Oh, you know what? This trail probably goes right
Yeah,
up.
the next bump is here.
I love finding stuff like this out in the woods. Makes hiking up and down these hills worth it. So.
By the way, the little viewer replay bump markers are really great. Now we know where the choice bits are.
Just start over here somewhere.
Well, see, like on the phone, it just explains what part of the clip you're watching.
Of course, one problem with these old Pennsylvania graveyards is that they're in German, Pennsylvania German, but the name there is Barbara Good. You can see it.
See, I would make a joke right now, but again, I'm on YouTube. Just saying.
This is.
But you guys can all think about it when you hear the word German, right? Old German.
Ooh, okay, so there's this guy, Scotty on Tape, right? We need to get one of his videos. Now we can either do Nipsey Hussle or what was that guy's name? Bob Ross.
As in like the
A painter?
The Bob Ross. He went to visit both of them.
Okay, just give me those videos for later.
Okay.
Born 1777. She died.
Okay, Fed Up Sounding Girl. So last week we were deep diving on a couple people, and one of them was a man named Winko. And you know what? Let's just go to one of Winko's videos.
He actually went to go visit XX. Do the one where he visits XX Extation's grave.
Winko?
Yes.
Is it in here?
Yep. Oh, it's not in there. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Because I didn't put any of his videos
So
in there.
2 weeks ago we were looking up Winko, and the closer had informed us that there was this community of what we call grave creepers, where they just go to various grave sites and just do bios on them.
I feel weird now because I do enjoy going to the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery and going to Washington Irving's grave, and the Rockefellers are buried there.
I put it in
Alright.
on their chat.
Thank you. All right. So here is Winko.
What happened to Winko?
Oh no, this is XX Extension.
Yeah, he went to Extension's grave.
It's going to say, what the fuck happened to him? He's gone a bit fucking crazy.
So there's the rapper. He's gonna go to his grave because this is what he does.
What's up, people?
That is Winko.
He's a gay master.
He's a gay fucking
Now you're wondering, what is this getup he has? Well, he visits each grave looking like this. Normally he has a cape.
Might be a little too
Joe
hot
Winko
warriors for the
here,
cape.
your favorite Hawaiian guy. Right now, I'm
Oh,
here
he's also Hawaiian.
at the
I'm
grave
very afraid of
a very
COVID.
important person. His name was Jose Onfroy, but everyone known him as XXX Tentacion.
We're on YouTube, I can't say it.
I wanted to come here and visit his grave and leave these flowers by his grave. So here's his grave, right here. A lot of his fans left stuff by his grave. I actually never heard of XXX Tentacion until months
Wait, what? Oh wait, I forgot he's an autist. He wouldn't.
after he passed away. The thing is, August of 2018 was a really rough time for me, and I
Oh, by the way, he always makes it about himself.
started listening to some of his songs on YouTube, and his song Sad and his other song Jocelyn Flores really helped me, and he really helped me
cares?
get through a rough time, even though I never knew him at all.
Music didn't help him get out of
Spirit
death,
still lives
so
on, and he still continues to help people.
That's. He doesn't really help people. He made music that people enjoyed. It's not really helping people. I mean, you're not going to.
girlfriend.
You're not going to get out of debt listening to his songs.
And it didn't help his girlfriend not get beat by him.
Mm-hmm.
Even after his death, just like William Norton did.
Oh, I'm surprised. He doesn't have that many bracelets on. This must be old. Oh, it is 2019.
He was a good person, and he always wanted to help people, and he donated a lot
Then
to
why did he
charities
beat up his
too.
girlfriend?
And it's just sad that he's not here with us anymore.
Is it
But
sad?
he should
Was
still
it
be here
court
with us.
appointed donations?
But he always
They could have been
will be
court
with us.
appointed
His spirit
to
will
get
live
out of
on
jail.
forever, and he'll never be forgotten.
No,
I
I
he
can
was
see him
almost
getting out of a domestic charge by
Jose Onfroy.
donating to a domestic shelter.
Oh, by the way, he always gives out these fake flowers that he got on in bulk on Amazon. And apparently each color represents something. I don't know. Kitty told me this.
Yeah, he says that they have some meaning. I don't know for sure exactly what it is, but I noticed that like the pink or the red ones go to people who died early. I think the pink one is for young girls. I don't know.
Now the next part, if I'm right, and this will pop up, is very disrespectful, in my opinion.
And thank you, X, for everything you've done. We will never forget you. And I will never forget you.
And with Extension, he was someone who was shot while going to buy a car with cash.
Okay.
I
love how
he
he still
really
put
doesn't.
he put the halo again.
He really doesn't do his deep dives well, does he?
Well, he's autistic. Leave him alone.
Let's just keep. One more of his, I guess. We'll. We already did Princess Doe and Yasmin, right?
Yeah, did those 2 weeks ago.
See, he also does gaming streams, but we've never really.
He did some movies. He made movies. He did Sims 2 movies, and there's another game he made movies with.
Here we go.
I put the playlist.
So, Kitty, can you explain to me? Does he just go on each, like on Facebook or something, look up who died, and then just take all their pictures so he can do a video?
Probably.
Oh,
I'm not sure exactly how he does it.
Also, by the way, everyone, he is from Hawaii, and he goes to various states to visit these graves. So he was in California, went to Florida. Now he's in Florida, and what was the other two beforehand? He's went to, I think, Pennsylvania, and he's also been to New Jersey. So sometimes you wonder, where is he getting the money for this?
Probably from his parents.
Because he's only got 13.4K subscribers.
I'm pretty sure that his parents are all too happy when he goes away, so they just give him money to go. Any excuse to get him out of the house.
I just continue. I'm not gonna make any jokes. However, he will.
Oh, amazing. Oh.
Oh my
goodness. That coming towards you.
Now,
I
yes.
almost asked, is he barefoot? Oh, he's not.
No, he's wearing Crocs.
Now I'm sitting outside in the sun glare and hitting my phone.
Now imagine you visiting a loved one, right? And you see this man just approaching not your loved one's grave and doing this. What do you do?
Backhand him.
Ask him to leave and to not do it.
Where is Simba? That would be my question.
Hopefully you have a water bottle and you spray him and say, "Bad kid." I'm pretty sure he's been beaten up before.
I'm sure he has. I'm sure there's been some run-ins with some grieving family members and the cops.
Again, I ask everyone, this is disrespectful, right? This is
incredibly disrespectful.
Like,
imagine you died.
This is akin to desecrating someone's grave, right? Because you know he's not doing this because of like of
it's content.
sympathy. It's not out of sympathy. This is content. This is all for him to make content.
That and he's trying to prove. He's trying to prove he's got human emotions and he can like identify with people. That could be what he's trying to do too, but not very well because he's retarded.
Yeah, and I don't get a feeling like he's being malicious about this, as if he's like doing it because he's mean or something like that. I feel as if he just genuinely, obviously, has some sort of connection with whoever the fuck it is he's doing it with.
He probably feels more comfortable around.
Yes,
he probably feels more comfortable around dead people because they don't judge him.
Thank you, Lena.
Well, it's
fake reverence.
Okay.
And compared to the other guy we just watched that going to those two girls' graves, he only filmed himself in the car for the introduction. He never said boo about himself. Oh, I was going through something, and he gave their story. He didn't talk about himself.
Pretty sure he touched himself while he listened to their story, but that's a different story.
What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy.
Like,
He's so deadpan and fucking just dead inside.
Is this like the Mark Blaine of the creeper world?
Do you see that gang sign you just threw up?
I just
Back peace sign, front peace sign, and then finger gun. What does that mean? I'm just fucking.
Right now, I'm visiting the grave.
I wonder if he does that all the
of
time.
The girl who was murdered at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School on Valentine's Day, 2008.
Oh, no. You shut the fuck up now. No. This is disrespectful. This is
Her
a
name
park
was- girl.
shooting victim.
Also,
Parkland shooting victim.
also
This is disrespectful.
this is Florida. He better be careful. Just saying.
If the family comes by to visit her while he's there, he will get shot.
Meadow Jade Polak. I read about her
It's
online
pronounced Pollock.
when the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas school shooting happened, and I wanted to do a video of me leaving flowers by her grave.
Come on, man.
Well, he basically just likes to make videos of himself leaving flowers on the grave. It has nothing to do with the actual
Yeah,
person.
this has nothing to do with the person.
Yeah.
This is more to
It's
do
about
with
him.
No,
about
it's to do with him. He obviously feels guilty for all the people he's actually killed. So what he
Does
does
he,
is
or is he just, or does he
No, no,
think in his brain he thinks that this will create more content because he's doing something that well, he's covering something that had buzz.
I'm not going to lie, the thing that does make me weird about this guy is the fact that he says he's autistic and then he claims to have feelings about things, and it's like, yeah, no.
Because
Okay, I
remember
just
the
saw the
last
title.
one where he was visiting that the Jane Doe?
Yeah.
It's all because he saw it on TV, and then he was like, okay, let's go over here so I can make content.
And I just saw the title and saw the girl's name. Her father's been was very vocal around the time this happened about the incident and other shit. I forget what side of certain things he fell on. I don't really know. But no offense to him. But he's at her grave in particular of all the people who died that day because her father was on the news.
Also, for
Only reason.
Also, for anyone watching right now, and I just realized it again. No, that is not Vegan Gains.
In memory of her. Let
Does
me
he have
show you a
comments on
closer
his
look.
turned on per
Yeah,
by any
see,
chance?
pink flowers.
So what does pink represent?
I
It's
think they have
probably
it
for-
for young girls.
Yeah,
Did he
because
get-
remember the other young girl? She got pink flowers too.
Yasmin for
Oh, the one who died of
Princess,
COVID.
so-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The other one got red. The other one got red flowers.
Okay.
Look at her grave. There's her grave. Right.
Yeah, we see it.
Look at it, Frozen. It's right there. Look over there.
What did she? Oh, I
It's
can't.
it's clear as day. I don't know.
I'll lose my account if I comment and call him something.
You sure you see it? Do you see it? Are you sure you're looking at the right one, Frozen?
Why
It's
are
right there.
Why are the groundskeepers allowing this to happen? Like they really they should
can't be
already
everywhere all
know
the
that he's
time.
not.
If he's going on on the weekends, like I suspect, and it's not a well-known cemetery, and I'm sorry for bringing back up again, like Sleepy Hollow, where they do walking tours. No one's going to be around on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. Most funerals are held at like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. If someone of Jewish or Muslim faith, I'm assuming probably around the same time, but a different day of the week. But like 3, 4 in the afternoon, no one's there on Saturday or Sunday, so we can ground like this, and no one's gonna stop him. The groundskeepers work, Monday to Friday.
Pretty sure he probably staked out the place too before he started
Yeah.
filming. Because
Yeah,
remember
like-
that one time he was in his car and he's like, I'm sad, I can't film at the grave while he was sitting in his car? That's probably what happened.
Right there. She was only 18 years old, and she was born the same year as my niece.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Marshall Mathers IV.
It pisses me
Yeah.
off.
It pisses me the fuck off. That guy, ugh.
It was really not fair what happened to this girl. And
No, we all know how unfair it is, but you don't. This doesn't help. This doesn't help.
I felt really sorry for her.
Did you?
You sure it doesn't help? It seems kind of helpful.
How?
I don't know. Somebody might find it helpful. I mean, he thinks somebody does. One of her good friends may see this and be like, shit, I didn't even know she died.
Yes, because
What happened?
She's looking down, seeing this, and thinking that this is she must be so flattered that whatever this thing is laying down fake flowers that he got from Amazon.
Probably running and telling her dad right now. I came back from beyond to tell you there's a weird fucking creepy guy on my grave. Burn the pink flowers, burn them.
And let's see. And hands. I can't see her.
Oh, you want me to go back to the grave?
Yeah, I want to. 1999.
99, 2018.
Okay. I thought she was younger. For some reason I thought she was 14.
Into this
Like,
girl.
You aged her. You aged her now.
And I felt really sorry for her.
We've never. Kitty, why does he wear the getup? Actually, thank you, FedUps, because we never really asked that question.
I don't even know. That's just his thing. Like he claims that he's a master and he's looking for his twink, and I feel like that's his.
But
maybe it has to do with his. No, well, he doesn't feel that way. He feels like he's the master. But you know what? It could be his whole Sims thing because he used to make Sims movies, and we probably just identified with a garden gnome. Could be that. I don't know.
I didn't know Maddo Polak at all.
It's pronounced Pollock. It is pronounced Pollock. You motherfucking. We're on YouTube.
No, here, Maureen. The thing you should be mad at is this.
You pineapple.
I didn't know Maddo Polak at all.
Okay, let's try that again.
I just shoved my fist in my mouth because this is nasty.
I didn't know Maddo Polak
This is just
at
proof
all.
he doesn't give two shits about these people, but he can't do the research to make sure he's pronouncing the name correctly. And how do I know it's pronounced Pollock? Because I grew up with someone with that name, spelled the same way. Don't mean to dox, so he can go shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. He angers me.
And I honestly barely know any facts about her.
Then why are you doing this?
Obviously!
Why are you
Obviously!
doing this?
The only thing you know about her is that she died at Parkland, and her dad's on the news.
Listen, you
Only
guys.
thing you know.
He already said why he did the video. He wanted to do a film of him putting flowers on her grave. He didn't say it had to do with her. He just said, this is what I know about her.
But I remember when I first found out about the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas school shooting, and they showed the collage of...
So, wait a minute. He saw this, went to each person's Facebook or like any social media, got all the information he could, and that just so he could do a video on them. But
Of himself putting flowers on their grave.
Yes, but I'm assuming she was just the easiest one to get to.
Sounds right.
No, because he had to go to Florida. Because remember, he travels to places. So
Which we still don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be
sure.
family.
Family. I'm going to say. You're going to say family. I'm going to say favors.
You know what? He could have some pay
pigs.
pigs. He might have some
Yeah.
pay pigs.
All the people.
I feel as if people
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
donate
Sure,
him
sure.
to do things.
Sure.
Yeah, for him
That's
to
what-
shove things in his butt.
That's what we're going to say. Pay pigs.
Their lives in that school shooting. She was the first
Hey,
one that
Hobbs.
caught my attention.
Does that work?
That picture of her.
No, she didn't catch your attention. You just found that she was the easiest one to get to.
Her grave was most accessible.
Yes.
Yeah, because it wasn't because he was attracted to her, because he likes boys. So, I mean, dudes. So.
She was the first one that caught my attention.
You
I looked
only
through
caught
her
her attention
pictures,
because now correct me if
and
I'm wrong.
From what I was able to see,
I believe
she had
I only
this
remember her father being on the news.
vibrant
I don't
and
remember any of the other
outgoing
Forrestal's
energy.
family members being on the news.
She seemed like a really friendly person. And
But you don't know anything about her. You're just basing these off of pictures. You don't know her interests. You don't know her daily life before she passed. You're just making assumptions based on pictures that you found on a social media website.
and she was really pretty. And it's
I was
not
gonna
fair
do
that
some
someone murdered her. She was the
some
same
errands
age as my
tonight.
niece.
I don't think I am because I'm about to go
Okay,
crack open
we
another bottle. Of...
You just heard that again because his autism wouldn't stop doing it. He's the same age. She was the same age as my niece. She was the same age as my niece. That's the only connection you can derive from this all.
I found something that could be interesting. I found it's like a Wikia for him.
Okay. Oh, is it WikiTube?
I don't know if it's WikiTube. It's called Joe Winko Wikia. I think he might have made this himself.
Oh God. Okay.
His nicknames. Okay, I'll send you the
Send
link.
it to me. Cause if we are doing a Dregworks today, I'm putting this video in and I'm gonna give him the wiki.
You
And he
should
put in a couple of his enemies in there, so that might be some interesting things to look into.
And Frozen, you definitely should not tell John about this guy and what he did.
Why shouldn't I tell John?
Because wasn't one of John's good friends the football coach?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so we definitely should not tell John.
Yeah, I'm not putting that in the Facebook group. I never want to see John mad.
Good God,
Oh, no.
John
Royce,
will hunt him
however,
down.
Royce, however, is fine.
There's a
In
video
Minecraft,
here, and it's called Failures of My Gay Love Life.
Okay, let's check this out. Here's the wiki.
What the fuck?
Okay, he made his own wiki. Why did he make his own wiki?
That's what I thought.
Attention.
Okay, so he's 23 years old. His existence for some reason is real. I don't know why he had to put that. He's alive. Joanna, what is Joanna? Now
That's his alter ego. So take with that what you will.
How do I put this? He identifies as a Sims character.
That's what I
you were right.
thought. That's what it is. It's the fucking garden gnomes.
He identifies with a Sims character that he made a Sims movie out of.
I'll bet.
You know, one day, you know what, Kitty? No, Kitty. Find me one of these movies, and then next week.
I gave you the playlist. There's a playlist.
Okay, so next week we will watch these movies. We will do a riff on these movies.
I found an interesting page. I don't know if you should put it up on screen, but you should actually look at it.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna do this in a different window just in case.
Yes, do it in a different window.
Nope,
Cause,
it won't it wouldn't let me go through.
Damn it.
And then he has nicknames Wood Chipper Boy and Romario.
Oh, you know what? He actually lives in DeLand, Florida now.
Oh, look. Family, Crystal Winko and Joe Winko's biological father. Which means... Well, you already know what that means.
Yeah.
Single mother household. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, you know, kind of explains a lot.
I actually know geographically where the land is located. You definitely shouldn't tell Royce.
His enemies are Tyson, Joe Winko's biological father, Daddy AJ, I don't know who that is, and Joey 707.
Oh my god. He did Whiteface.
Huh?
Of course he did.
He did Whiteface.
Look at the screen.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I got a really cute picture of him. Hold on, give me a second here.
There's nothing cute about any of his pictures.
Oh, well, you're going to enjoy this one. Give me a second.
I'm gonna go back and finish my border on my blanket.
This is the new superhero, guys. This is Joe. Oh,
the world is doomed.
What?
I'm afraid of even putting this on the screen for various reasons.
He's a clown. He's a happy, happy clown.
Okay,
Yes,
chat. Do you want to see this picture? I'll leave it up to you.
Yes.
I said chat.
I'm in chat.
No, they don't get an option. Fuck that. You're getting to see it whether you want to or not.
Fine, panelists. Should they see it?
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The panelists have spoken. For you.
Yes. See, it wasn't bad. I was hoping it was bad, Frozen. Find a bad one.
This is...
Does he,
He's just about to
three
get bummed by
words
something.
just keep popping into my mind.
Oh, there are words that are popping into my mind, but I'm not allowed to say them on... I'm not allowed to say them on YouTube.
Oh, I can say these 3 words on YouTube. I'm just not sure to find the the connecting word.
All right. Let's see.
3 little words being John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, too skinny though.
This is we're getting dark because I'm reading some of these, right? In February.
What, the guy who goes?
No, but here, no. Shh. In February 2012, a single blog post was uploaded on Blogger.com, which was supposedly a copy news story from the town of Highwood, Montana. The article stated that Joe Winko had died of committing suicide by jumping headfirst inside a malfunctioning wood chipper. Months later, the blog post was revealed to be an obnoxious hoax and was taken down soon after.
What? He jumped headfirst into a wood chipper?
No, he...
fell.
Probably written by one of his enemies.
Yeah, like somebody who has a certain problem with people that like young people, I guess.
Well, in 2012, he would have been around
Okay,
This is around 13,
this is
right?
getting darker. Cause okay, now I'm looking at his other enemies, right? So here, Romario, a photo of an actor who bears an uncannily eerie and striking resemblance to Romario, Joe Winko's uncle.
He has a DeviantArt page.
Of course he does.
They all do.
I don't like where we're going. I really don't.
Yeah, next week's show may be changing. Just wait and see.
Let's see, now I'm curious. Let's see, who are his enemies? Tyson, Joey 707. Tyson, not actual photo. Former high school student. This. I don't know what. Well, Joe Winko's biological father, 21 at the time of his death, real, dead, beaten to death by other inmates.
Oh. Oh. That sounds like it could be legit.
Joe Winko believes that the tall figure he sees in his sleep paralysis occurrences really is the ghost of his biological father. Joe Winko also explains that he hates his biological father for murdering his twin brother back in 1996. Shit's getting darker. Oh, thank you for the gorilla raid. You know what? Just for the gorilla raid.
Hi, Greg.
How lucky do people have to get? Like, why didn't I meet Bijan in public as he says that thing? Why did I have to meet him at Ice's house to let him say that?
You take a gorilla hand, gorilla hand, gorilla,
Gorilla,
gorilla hand, gorilla,
gorilla.
gorilla hand, gorilla, gorilla hand, gorilla. Put him in a wound, dark wound. Then you take Afro-African man from Africa. You take EBC's hand, put him in a womb. Then you take a gorilla hand, gorilla hand, gorilla, gorilla hand, gorilla, gorilla hand, gorilla, gorilla hand, gorilla. Then you put their hands in a box, cardboard box. Then you open the boxes from the top, and then you turn on the light, and then you have to guess which hand belongs to the gorilla and which hand belongs to each.
For you, Greg.
You take a gorilla hand, gorilla hand. You take a gorilla hand, and you know what? There's no difference.
Well, shout out to Bjorn. Bjorn is the best.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Gotta love Bjorn. He's the best. I still watch him from time to time.
Did he just do a new video a few weeks ago?
Yeah, he's really pissed off at the King of Denmark. He's yeah.
One more. We'll do one more. I know I have to go soon, but
Oh, do Scott on tape. Do Scott on tape. Which one do we want to do? Bob Ross or Nipsey Hussle?
I just went to the closest one.
In this area, but Nipsey.
Okay.
It is a heartbreak. I'm very
Clothing store in South Los Angeles that Nipsey Hussle was shot. Police.
Rapper Nipsey Hussle. Wow. Now, I get asked to do a lot of visit a lot of celebrity graves, and this is one I get asked to visit Nipsey a lot, and I've kind of I've always had a plan, but I want to wait till his headstone goes in, and I don't believe it's in yet. We're gonna find out together. I'll show you right now. different view. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen me here.
Greg, to be fair, thank you for the levity because shit was getting dark with Winko.
Yeah.
Shit was just getting dark.
He's a character, that one.
Thank you for the
I don't
derailment
like him.
because that was starting to get dark.
He was setting
For
off
various
my
people,
very Irish temper, which
in
is
this
not
area.
easy.
But Nipsey Hussle's just over here. I'll tell you a little bit about him. Tragically, he was shot to death outside of his Marathon clothing store. And yeah, he was really talented. I guess if you've watched my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of hip hop and rap, and Nipsey was on the rise. He was around for quite a while with a lot of different mixtapes. Marathon continues. Crenshaw was his mixtape, I think, in 2013, and I mean you can get digital copies now, but the cassette, it was an actual cassette. That's what mixtapes are still made. $100 each is what he sold them for. And those are worth a lot more now, I can guarantee you. So we're gonna walk down here and find.
I don't like Fred Armisen's new character. Just saying.
Fucking,
Nipsey Hussle's grave should be right down here somewhere through here. It's unmarked, so it's going to be a little more difficult, but I think we'll find it. Let's go. This cemetery is very, very beautiful, incredible views.
It is a nice cemetery.
And a lot of celebrities are here, to say the least.
Greg, Jimmy Neutron didn't work out so well, didn't it?
There's a lot. Paul Walker's here, John Ritter, Stan Laurel, Brittany Murphy. I've come out here
Brittany Murphy's
many
dead?
times to visit many graves.
Wait, you didn't
Kitty.
know that? You know what? No.
Oh, Kitty.
Wait, I'm sitting down. What happened to Brittany Murphy?
Well, do you want the official story or what I think actually happened?
I'd rather hear your side.
I think Brittany got a little cough. She was getting ready to kick Mama out the house. ...
Seems plausible.
Savalas.
Yeah, that one's dark, and that's an off-air conversation.
Some right now.
Accusations
As I'm
and
on my way to
allegations.
Nipsey's grave. I can guarantee you.
Kidding, I don't even know who Brittany Murphy is.
But here we go. Nipsey Hussle.
She was an uptown
And to all the Nipsey
girl.
Hussle fans.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Out there, like no flowers. There's nothing.
Sorry, I'm waiting till it gets to the grave.
2422 is Nipsey Hussle, which means right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
He doesn't
I'm
have the
sorry,
GPS.
In the middle of 2, and Nipsey's right here.
That's newly buried, right? Because I don't think grass should be looking like that if it was well kept.
That's new. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
new grass coming up.
So it goes to
Touched his
right
nipple.
here to here. Nipsey Hussle.
Why don't they put people in lengthwise instead of like, well, not lengthwise, but like
I
height-wise?
brought out a rock to leave for myself, and then I brought a bigger one for all the fans that have been asking me to come out here. We'll just place them right there. It's 2 little rocks. One's a bigger one for all the people that have asked me. Right where Nipsey is.
The late great neighborhood Nip.
Hollywood sign, that giant mural. And this is one of the most beautiful spots, the Court of Liberty. So Nipsey's...
You're not gonna fix that?
Why would he?
No, but, you know, common courtesy?
Yeah.
Got a beautiful spot. I
No?
hope there's a
Okay.
headstone soon. And he's definitely not forgotten. Don't...
I know, fuck everyone else. Just more about Nipsey. Got it.
I'm sure in the comments people are going to say there's no flowers and nothing. The cemetery, all cemeteries clear up flowers after a certain amount of time. Sometimes it's 2 weeks. Sometimes
Carrie, the gravestone is right about here.
He didn't have a headstone yet, I think.
Yeah, 'cause this was, I think, right after he died,
not,
right?
not the grave. It's not all gravestones. It's all grave markers, is what this is.
Yeah. I don't think so, because I saw a video that was done like recently, and there wasn't really anything there either.
Well, the marker's right here. I
So-
see it. Because if this.
Yeah, but there's no like headstone or anything.
Yeah.
So I'm betting you anything. The parents did like the family did a GoFundMe for it, and they just took the money and ran with it.
Oh, jeez.
Wouldn't be surprised.
It's not like my family who just buried the money.
Yes. You ain't gonna need that money. I need me a Gucci bag.
Clean up because flowers died and they fall all over the place.
Yeah, but
Wait a minute. Didn't he have?
Just pick it up and just I mean.
Didn't he have some liquidity and assets?
Pretty sure he did.
Okay, I'm continue because I'm gonna get my mind's gonna start getting entangled in legal stuff.
There's probably a lot left out
I'm
here.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, rumor has it he was money laundering.
Thought, well,
There was rumors that he was money laundering, so I'm not really sure.
and I really hope there's a headstone soon for Nipsey, and at the very least, I hope there's some nice flowers and memorabilia brought out. No more waiting. I want to do it today. Okay. Have I mentioned how beautiful it is up here? It is amazing. Do yourself a favor, listen to some Nipsey Hussle, play it loud, play it in your car. So good.
No.
Truly talented.
Be honest.
Take it from us.
Him and XXX, those two, I didn't know who the fuck they were until they died.
Same.
So, I mean, how many people really knew these guys?
I don't know.
Maybe it was a local thing. Probably just a local thing, but really, I don't know who the fuck that is.
But I know what.
For all I know, he could have been a Fed.
I may not know, but what I do know is. So, thanks everybody for dropping on by. I don't know why you still watch this show. I still don't. It's not even a show. It's just my horseshit every week. Anyways, thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you guys for in the chat for showing up. So tonight, I believe Winning TV is on. At what time?
He's on today. He's reorganizing his OBS today.
Okay, got it. Oh, he went through the same thing I did?
Probably.
Also, check out maybe tonight. I don't know if we're doing DragWorks. We'll see. It all dependent on one person. I'm not gonna say who that person
Rob
is.
gone again.
I'm not gonna mention who that is, but pretty sure you all know.
Again? Or no, Rob G.
Tomorrow, tomorrow is a cavalcade of shows. We got Daywave Radio at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with Royce Lopez, JJ Stoner, Joya Pesci, the creepy little Asian dude that seems to hang around. Check them out. Then we have JJ Stoner at 12.
Tomorrow's Eve at noon, yeah.
D-Live. Well, he's back on YouTube.
No, he's back. He's back on the YouTube.
YouTube and D-Live if you want to check him out. Then ROTC at 4. IT Irrational Times at 9. Nightwave Radio at 10 with Mersh. Check those guys out. That's about it. There's the door. Leave. I mean it this time. All of you. You guys need to leave. Anyways. Bye. Wait, why are you guys still here? The door was that way. God damn it. No, Moose, you gotta leave. You have to leave, Moose. Moose, you gotta leave. Greg, leave. This is the exit saw music. You gotta go. God damn it. No, I'm not gonna start over. We're done. We're done. Anyways. God damn it. I'm just gonna stop this. All right, bye.